Hey, what's up? Regular redneck in the Philippines. Yep, sitting in my room, not much to do. I started this video thing, YouTube. I got a lot of spare time here in the Philippines. I came here in 2018 to meet my girlfriend for the first time, and never went back. Well, I went back 2 years later to visit, but stayed a few months and came back over here. I've been over here 2 years since then. Yeah, I've been over here a little while. Yeah, they say it's opening back up. Right when I first got back, uh, you know, when I first got back over here in February 20, what was it, 2019? Yeah, no, 2020. Yeah, 2020. And they shut it down in March, had the lockdowns, and all started in March. It was locked down for like 8, 9 months or something like that. Slowly, it's opened back up. Had quite a few lockdowns after the first one, the big one. And right before the lockdowns, a few months before the lockdowns, the Tia volcano erupted. I was in America at that time, uh, but I got all the details and havoc through video chat with my girlfriend over here, and it was pretty bad at that time. And then the pandemic, and because we don't live far away from the volcano, maybe 30 minutes with light traffic there in Dasma, and yeah, I came back, lockdown hit, and it started opening back up now. Uptown today, there's a whole lot of people out. Kind of reminded me of where it was when I first got over here. The crowded streets and friendly people. You know, if you have any questions or comments or questions in your comments, let me know. I ain't got nothing better to do. I'll shoot you an answer if I can help answer your question. I'll be glad to do that. I watch a lot of YouTube vloggers, expats, whatever in the Philippines, and I hear a lot of them talk about you know they don't say anything bad about the Philippines per se, but just things that to expect when you come to the Philippines. Like the loudness, dogs barking, chickens crowing, loud mufflers, traffic. Yeah, mosquitoes are pretty bad. Flies are pretty bad. Yeah, all that's true enough. But the people over here are really really nice. Really nice. I've been over here 4 years and I haven't had a problem with anybody. Always very nice people. A few things you could get into. Some people say, if you're Americano, Western, or foreigner, and you go to buy something from store, market, well, just vendors, you know, they have charge you more, the market and stuff. And that's probably true. With my girlfriend, when we go to the market, uh, she'll make me stand on the corner while she goes and buys the fish, chicken, or stuff like that. Because if they see me with her, she's afraid they'll charge her more. And that's true enough. That's true enough. But it's just little things like that. But you got to understand. These people. They out there busting their hump every day, man. You're trying to make enough money to, make ends meet. Sometimes they just trying to get enough for food for the day. And you can't blame them. And I don't mind giving, a little extra, or I mean, if I go buy something from a vendor or even a little store or something like that, and say I buy Coke for 15 pesos, and I give me 20 pesos, keep the change. That's only like almost 50 cents, for a Coke. And in America, you buy a Coke is a dollar and a half, $2. I don't know. I ain't been back over in 2 years. Not very familiar with the prices these days, but yeah, they say it's opening back up. I guess you probably heard, get your passport. You gotta have your passport, a return ticket. Uh, you gotta have flight insurance to cover any kind of COVID sickness that you may or may not suffer during your stay. And pretty much it. I don't think they're doing a swab test or nothing like that. They may be doing a swab test. I'm not sure. You better check on that. But at least they're opening back up. At least. If I had to come back when I did in February 2020, uh, I wouldn't be able to come back for 2 years. I wouldn't have been able to see my family over here for 2 years. And that would have been, I wouldn't have been a very happy camper about that. But yeah, it's opening back up. Pretty good place, man. It's just, it's not, it wasn't really a culture shock for me. I mean, some things was, when I first got over here, when I first got here, we went to a restaurant in Manila. First time I ever seen a kid run naked down the sidewalk. I'm like, you see things over here that you probably wouldn't see in America. Uh, just the other week, we went to, I think it was Dasma, yeah, Dasma. Went into Dasma, and we rode the bus up there, and we got off the bus and went over this walkway, and we was coming off the other side of the walkway, and there was this kid laying there on the sidewalk, naked, asleep. I guess he was asleep, and people just walking by like nobody noticed, you know. And you see a lot of homeless people over here sleeping on the sidewalks, and it's a little bit of it can be a culture shock, you know, but you get used to it, you know. I try to, if I got, not my girlfriend, she gets mad at me. She will get mad at me. I mean, I will. If I got money in my pocket and, a little kid comes up, I'll give them something, 20, 50 pesos. I mean, it's only 50 pesos is only $1, so it's not going to break me, and it might help them a little bit, you know. People say, oh, their parents send them out, and this and that and the other. Well, that may be true. Or I have heard they work for some people that take their money or something like that, and that may be true. I don't know. But, maybe it'll help them out in some kind of way, hopefully. But Philippines is a wonderful place. People are very friendly. Like I say, I have had no altercations or arguments really with nobody since I've been here. Unlike America, I've been in many fights in America. You can scars in my head, my eyes, broke bones. I've been in a lot of fights in America. Westerners, they're very aggressive people sometimes. Well, you just gotta. Well, if you're coming here from the West, and if you're used to an aggressive attitude, you probably better leave it before you get on the plane. You better get rid of it, because over here it ain't gonna fly. You know, There's certain things you can do here, and there's some things you can't. You know, you can't come over here showing your ass. Uh, you know, just like driving in the traffic. Yes, the traffic over here is really bad. Uh, if they got rules, nobody knows what they are, and nobody follows them. But it's kind of different over here than it is in the West. In America, if somebody blows the horn at you or you blow the horn at somebody else, they're going to get pissed off. They're going to flip you off. They're going to maybe stop the car and want to fight. Just the way it is over there. Over here, in America, blowing a horn is an insult. In the Philippines, it's a courtesy. You know, if somebody blows the horn at me, I'm fixing to pull out. Somebody blows the horn at me. It's just them letting you know that they're there and they want you to see them, so you don't pull out in front of them, because they got a lot of people that pull out in front of people over here, and it causes a lot of accident. And they just go with the flow, man. If somebody cuts you off, you just, hey man, you just wait till you get a free lane, till the lane's clear, and you go around them. You don't blow the fucking horn. You don't start raising hell. You just go with the flow. You know, that's the way it is. You know, sometimes you be cruising behind somebody. Hell, they see somebody they want to talk to, they'll stop in the middle of the road and talk. There's no use in getting upset about it. Just go around, you know. When you can, just go around. In America, you do that, probably gonna have to fight. Because somebody ain't gonna like it. They ain't gonna like it, they're gonna blow the horn, it's gonna piss you off, and you're gonna get out of the car and ain't no telling what's gonna happen after that. But yeah, if you got an attitude, if you got an anger problem, anger management problem, you might want to work on that before you get over here. You know, I knew when I come here it was gonna be different. Took some getting used to. You know, and when I first got here, I drank a little bit. I drank a good bit because I was an alcoholic for years. Well, a few years. I drank really heavy before I left the U.S. and kind of had it under control before I came over here. But I'm still drinking a good bit when I got here. But thanks to my beautiful fiance, she's helped me with the error of my ways. But yeah, I really don't want to drink that. I mean, I drink a beer every once in a while, maybe. But I don't really care for it no more. Not really. You know, if I could kick the cigarettes, you know, I'd be a lot better off. But yeah. But you know, if you're gonna come over here, don't mess with nothing illegal. You do not want to do that. If you want to do that, you need to stay in America. Simple as that. You come over here messing with illegal stuff, you will not have a good day, or maybe a good few years. You don't want to do that. No. But I don't like making a long video. It's hard to keep people's interest. I know it's hard to keep my interest when I'm trying to watch an hour-long video. I usually just slide through it bit by bit anyway. But if you got any questions in your comments or anything, feel free to, type them on in. Answer any question you got. Like I say, I've been here 4 years and I like the Philippines, I miss home every once in a while. I miss Western cooking and all, but I like the Philippines, It's a laid-back life. It's a whole lot cheaper to live over here. I mean, like this place here, $160 a month. Not bad at all. Townhouse, gated community here, gated neighborhood subdivision. Not too bad, But if you got any questions, feel free to holler at me. I'm redneck in the Philippines, and I'm just getting started with this, and Hope you like it. Hope you watch it. And if you do watch it, I hope you like it. But I'm gonna sign off now, and I just want to say, y'all be cool.